MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Miles Michaelis gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
So digging in now, Manny Machado. He will lead this one off today.
Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in, Jose Pirela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Here's the 1-1. Runners off for second. Fly ball to straightaway left. Musial is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Striding in, Adrian Gonzalez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, and that's the third out. One left for San Diego, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Garrett Richards is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Digging in, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, what a stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
The right fielder, Ina Slaughter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Ina Slaughter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Fastball well outside.
3-1, 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Renfroe is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Stepping in, Stan Musial. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Richards peers in. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, number 5 has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2.
That's a foul.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up now, Benito Santiago. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Heading out toward shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And there's ball 2 now. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 43, Garrett Richards.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Richards, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago.
Number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Albert Pujols. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Yadier
Ready now, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way.
Go.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Matt Carpenter as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1-1.
Left side, but well foul. The set and the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Here's Manny Machado now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jose Pirela.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he.
Now
you have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Quinn is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Miles Michaelis. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. This is popped up. Gonzalez has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Coming in is Myers, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
1-2 count.
Sent toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Digging in, Enos Slaughter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run.
Fielder.
Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Richards comes set. First pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming, and he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually
Now
takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Rogers Hornsby, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Slaughter at second. Musial on at first with 2 down. And that misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. The bounce it to the left side. Backhanded on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter, number
So
5.
after the line out
Second
on the
base.
fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding into the box, Ian Kinsler reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping into the box, Benito Santiago, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Standing in, Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Mm, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Throw to Hornsby. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Softly on a line to third. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Lou Brock. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
San Diego.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left. Musial going back on it to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The pitcher,
into the box, Garrett Richards. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. The 2-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Settling in now, Jose Pirela. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 2-1 Friars. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Their count now at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
That's
Full
ball.
count, 3-2.
Count is full.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The pitcher,
The best
number
ones have that
39.
late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Ozzie Smith will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Batter,
He looks
number
really
1,
sharp out there,
shortstop,
guys.
Ozzie Smith.
In now, Ozzie Smith. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
23, Adrian Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. On, he pops it up. Hornsby is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Digging in and looking for more, Benito Santiago. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Musial is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Aaron Loup enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 38, Aaron Loup.
Standing in, Enos Slaughter. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Stan Musial, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 0.
Stepping into the box, Rogers Hornsby. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 0-1 on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Luke Gregerson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Here's Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. High in the air out to center field. Brock waits on it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
To his left, Hornsby on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Moon.
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as they're unable to end their 2-1 lead. Kirby Yates gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Pujols gets his lead at first, nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Lou Brock, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman,
So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
In there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman, number 23.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fiorella at second with 2 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. high in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Renfroe. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 runs up and gets this one down, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stammen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2 balls, 2
To
strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bounce to first. Gonzalez comes up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
Now at the plate, Enos Slaughter. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get there. It falls in.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much.
Now
Stayed on the attack,
the
kept
left
his
fielder.
hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
Musial.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Dominic Leone enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching for
9th
the
inning
Cardinals,
as he'll try to keep the
number
score right where it
55,
is heading to the bottom of the
Dominic
9th.
Leone.
Now to the plate, Ian Kinsler.
Leading
He
off for
flew
the
out in
Padres,
his last
The
at-bat.
second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Slaughter is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Leone, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Slaughter giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw to Hornsby. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing further in the San Diego ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Hoffman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
For San Diego. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One 0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Hoffman, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the big 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
The 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gwynn. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now batting, Yadier Molina. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Too high, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Ball.
And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. San Diego used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Richards earns his first win of the season. Miles Mikolas pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Trevor Hoffman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 1-0. The save to Trevor Hoffman, his 2nd. The loss goes to Miles Mikolas. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.